Welcome to Evolution Sports. Today, the semifinals basketball games for the Olympics took place, and I'm gonna start with the second game since that was the more entertaining one. Team USA beat Serbia 95-91 after being down 17. This was a great game from start to finish. Both teams got out to a hot start. Steph had 20 in the first quarter. He had 17 in the first quarter. And Serbia had the lead going into halftime. Serbia, that was up by 13. Jokic only rested about 1 minute during that first half. The third quarter started. The Team USA started cutting down that lead. Eventually, they was starting to get it to 7, but then Serbia would make a few shots to get it back up to 11 and 12. But by the time it got to the fourth, they finally got it to a two-possession game. These teams just went back and forth. Steph Curry finished the game with 36 points and 8 rebounds. He shot 12 and 19 from the field, made 9 threes out of 14 attempts. He was amazing. If he didn't have this performance that he had, they definitely wouldn't have been able to win this game. Because in the other two games, in the group play games and in the quarterfinals, Steph had been struggling, but he had a great game today, leading Team USA. LeBron had 16 points, 10 assists, 12 rebounds, triple-double, 6 and 9 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3. LeBron been doing his thing. The thing with Team USA is that it's always going to be either LeBron, Steph, or KD that steps up. Today it wasn't Kevin Durant, it ended up being LeBron and Steph. But Embiid, he had a good game as well. He had 19 points. On Serbia's side, Bogdanovic finished with 20 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds, 8 of 18 from the field. Jokic had 17 points, 11 assists, 5 rebounds. And he didn't get as much rest as he did in the other games that the USA and Serbia played. But yeah, it was really fun down to the wire game. I enjoyed watching it. A shout out to Steph putting on his best game of the Olympics. This is his first ever Olympics, so he just had a really good game to get Team USA to the finals. And when Steve Kerr didn't play Jason Tatum or Tyrese Halliburton, which is still really confusing because now both of them had 2 DNPs since the Olympics started, and that doesn't make any sense. When they're down 17, they could have cut into that lead a lot faster if you subbed in somebody like Jason Tatum or Tyrese Halliburton. You have 12 guys, all all-star caliber, and you should utilize that. So I don't get the decision for not playing Tatum and Halliburton. Even if it's just for a few minutes, they definitely would have been able to help cut into that lead, which they eventually got to win, winning 95-91. But in their gold game, everybody needs to play. But USA is moving on to the gold medal game, and Serbia's moving. Even though they lost, they'll be advancing to the bronze medal game. Then the other game that took place, the first game of the day, it was also entertaining, but I found the USA game more entertaining. But it was France, a 73-69 win over Germany. France moved on to the gold medal game and gonna face USA, and Germany gets to play Serbia in the bronze game. But a few things about this game. France, since they took Rudy Gobert out the starting lineup, has been playing great. I don't know if it's a finger issue, because apparently they said that his fingers was hurt. Could be that, or it could just be them trying out the best lineup to help them win. And when you have, and putting Rudy on the bench, it opens up your spacing a lot more. So that's definitely helped having Rudy Gobert on the bench. He's played like 3 or 4 minutes these last 2 games, and they've won both of them. Wemby, his games have been good. He's just not shooting well. Like his shot selection, especially when it comes to threes, has been bad. But aside from that, he's played good. He's played a good defense. He's playmaking, rebounding, doing all the other things. So even though he's having bad shooting nights, he's still able to do other things to help the team win. But the 2 guys that stood out yet again was Accordier and Yabusele. Quartier had 16 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, shot 6 of 13 from the field. Yabusele had 17 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and shot 7 of 11 from the field. France, with them having home court, it being in Paris, France this year, that's been great for them because you got the hometown guys, they're stepping up. Even Rudy Gobert, he's on the bench now. Wemby, he's not shooting great. And Nicholas Batum and Evan Fournier, they're doing their thing every once in a while. But then you got guys like Quartier and Yabusele that they're stepping up when you need them to in those big moments. And pretty sure Yabusele fouled out. He ended the game with 5 fouls, but he was really impactful. And on the Germany side, it was rough. Even it was a close game, surprisingly, despite how rough it was for them. Dennis Schroeder had 18 points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds, shot 6 of 18 from the field, 3 of 11 from 3. And in the final seconds of the game, he missed the free throw. He had they were down 3. He had 2 free throws, could have cut the lead to 1. Missed the first one, made the second one. That definitely hurt. But what hurt them even more was Franz Wagner, who had 7 points in the first quarter. He had a good first quarter. And then in the second and third quarters, he went scoreless. Then in the fourth quarter, he only scored 3 points. Second time this year, Franz Wagner had a terrible game that could have got his team further. He also had the game 7 against the Cavs, where he shot 1 of 15, and they ended up losing that game by double digits, if I'm not mistaken. Then he had this game where they could have went to the gold medal game, but he went scoreless in the second and third quarters and only scored 3 points in the fourth. So when Dennis Schroeder is having a terrible shooting night and Franz isn't making anything, it's tough for them to win. But now you got Germany and Serbia fighting for the bronze medal. And whoever loses, they get nothing. While you got USA and France playing for the gold medal, and the loser gets silver. But that should be a fun game, especially with France having home court. Don't know how much guys like Rudy Gobert, Jason Tatum, or Halliburton will play with the coaches, depending on what the coaches do. But that's it for this video. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment what you thought of the basketball games today. Peace.